Apple fans around the world, get ready, because the next big revolution in laptops may be just around the corner. The MacBook Pro, powered by Apple's brand new M5 chip, is already creating massive buzz, and the leaks coming out are painting a picture of a machine that could redefine professional computing once again. Today we are diving deep into all the leaks, rumors, insider reports, and expectations surrounding the upcoming M5 MacBook Pro. From performance benchmarks to design updates, from new display technologies to pricing speculation, this is your complete guide to what might be Apple's most powerful MacBook Pro ever. So grab a coffee, sit back, and let's explore everything you need to know. First, let's talk about the heart of the new MacBook Pro, the M5 chip. Apple's silicon journey has been nothing short of revolutionary, and with every new generation, the company has shocked both fans and competitors alike. The M1 was a game changer. The M2 refined the experience. The M3 and M4 pushed performance to new heights. And now the M5 is expected to take things even further. Reports suggest that the M5 is built on TSMC's cutting-edge N3P process, which means even better efficiency and raw power compared to the M4. Early leaks show Geekbench scores in the range of over 4,000 for single-core and 15,000 plus for multi-core performance. That's not just incremental improvement. That's record-breaking territory. Imagine the kind of real-world speed this could translate to. Smoother 8K video editing, faster AI workloads, and absolutely no sweat when handling the most demanding professional apps. But performance is only one piece of the puzzle. Apple is also rumored to be upgrading the graphics performance significantly. Some insider reports suggest up to 30% better GPU performance compared to the M4 generation. If true, this would mean gaming, 3D rendering, and graphics-intensive workflows on a MacBook Pro could reach entirely new levels. Pair that with Apple's Metal API improvements and machine learning accelerators, and we might be looking at one of the most versatile laptops ever built. Now, when will this beast actually launch? That's where things get interesting. Mass production reports suggest that the M5 MacBook Pro could be entering assembly lines late this year. Some insiders believe Apple may aim for a late 2025 launch window, perhaps around the holiday season, while others say the product might slip into early 2026 to give Apple time to refine production and marketing. Historically, Apple tends to refresh its MacBook Pro line every 1 to 2 years, and with the M4 models still relatively fresh, there's a strong chance the M5 Pro models could headline an event in early 2026. But knowing Apple, surprises are always possible. Of course, leaks aren't only about performance and timing. They also touch on design. And while most reports indicate that the overall look of the MacBook Pro won't change dramatically this time around, there are still some exciting tweaks in the works. One of the biggest rumors is the inclusion of Thunderbolt 5 support, offering higher data transfer speeds and better connectivity for professionals who rely on external drives, displays, and docks. Another rumor is a significant webcam upgrade. Apple may finally move to a 12-megapixel FaceTime camera, which would be a major leap from the current setup. In an era where video calls and remote work are the norm, this could be a very welcome addition. And yes, whispers about new color options have surfaced as well, though Apple is always secretive about design refreshes. We might see a new finish that distinguishes the M5 MacBook Pro from previous models, but if you're waiting for a radical redesign, you may need to be patient. Industry analysts suggest that the true design overhaul will arrive with the MacBook Pro models featuring OLED displays and possibly even touch support, which are expected around 2026 or 2027. Those models could bring slimmer bezels, improved battery efficiency thanks to OLED, and even new ways of interacting with macOS. For now, the M5 MacBook Pro looks like an evolution rather than a revolution, but an evolution that still matters. Let's not forget the regulatory breadcrumbs. FCC filings have already revealed a mysterious new Apple device carrying the model number A3434, widely believed to be linked to the upcoming MacBook Pro lineup. Similar filings also hinted at M5-powered iPad Pro models, which means Apple could be preparing a massive wave of M5 devices launching together. If history repeats itself, that could mean a synchronized announcement event where MacBook Pros, iPads, and even external monitors are unveiled side by side. Apple loves to control the narrative, and launching a suite of M5-powered devices could showcase just how powerful and unified the ecosystem has become. Now, let's talk pricing. This is always a hot topic with Apple. Based on current reports, the 14-inch MacBook Pro with the base M5 chip could start at the familiar price of around $1,599, while the 16-inch variant might begin closer to $2,500. Higher-end models featuring the M5 Pro or M5 Max chips will naturally climb much higher, potentially breaking the $3,000 mark depending on configuration. Apple is unlikely to lower pricing dramatically given its premium positioning, but if the performance gains are as strong as leaks suggest, many professionals may consider the investment worthwhile. So, what does this all mean for you? Well, if you're a professional creator, a software developer, a student who needs raw power, or someone who simply wants to future-proof their laptop, the M5 MacBook Pro is shaping up to be a very compelling option. Imagine having a machine that can handle 3D modeling, machine learning projects, 8K video editing, and endless multitasking, all while being more efficient, quieter, and cooler than ever before. This is the promise Apple is hinting at with the M5 generation. But let's also address the competition. The laptop market is heating up with rivals from Intel, AMD, and Qualcomm's Snapdragon X series. Yet Apple continues to dominate the performance per watt game, especially in laptops. And with macOS optimized specifically for Apple Silicon, the integration and efficiency are hard to match. The M5 could extend Apple's lead even further, making the MacBook Pro not just a laptop, but arguably the most powerful mobile workstation available to mainstream buyers. Of course, it's important to remember that leaks can sometimes mislead or exaggerate. Specs can change, features can be cut, and timelines can shift. But even with that in mind, the sheer consistency of these reports suggests that something big is indeed on the horizon. Apple is known for secrecy, but when multiple independent leaks point to higher performance, Thunderbolt 5, improved webcams, and refined efficiency, there's usually truth behind the smoke. So, should you wait for the M5 MacBook Pro? That depends. If you already own an M1 or even an Intel MacBook Pro, the M5 upgrade could be a life-changing leap in performance and efficiency. If you're on an M2 or M3, the jump will be impressive but perhaps not essential. And if you just bought an M4 MacBook Pro, well, you're still holding one of the fastest laptops in the world, so you may not need to rush. Still, for those on the fence, waiting a few more months for the M5 lineup might be the smartest choice. In the end, the story of the M5 MacBook Pro is still being written. With every new leak, anticipation grows. With every new report, expectations rise. And when Apple finally takes the stage to reveal the M5 MacBook Pro to the world, all eyes will be watching. Will it live up to the hype? Will it push boundaries once again? One thing is certain. Apple has never been more confident in its silicon roadmap, and the M5 MacBook Pro is about to prove why. So what do you think? Are the rumored performance gains enough to get you excited? Would Thunderbolt 5, a better camera, and up to 30% more GPU power convince you to upgrade? Or are you holding out for the OLED redesign in 2026? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, because I want to know what you're expecting from Apple's next big laptop. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into all the M5 MacBook Pro leaks and rumors, make sure to like this video, subscribe for more Apple news and tech breakdowns, and hit that bell so you don't miss what's coming next. Because trust me, the future of the MacBook Pro is only getting started and we'll be here to cover every step of the way.